Hello and welcome to another episode of Cooking Technique Tuesday. I'm Coach Lauren, I'm also a trained chef, and this week we are making apple and spice overnight oats. It's a WW recipe. I haven't made this one before, so I'm excited to try it. So I got oats. This is just for one serving. We're gonna try it and then I'll film myself tomorrow morning. Got a little cinnamon in there. Also, plain Greek yogurt, fat-free of course. One of my 0-point foods, which I love. So I'm gonna mix these two together just a little bit. But what we're gonna add in is shredded apple. Super excited. So that'll give this some sweetness. It'll add a little liquid to it as well. Let me go ahead and mix that together and set that aside. So I've got my apple here. I've got my peeler. So I'm just gonna peel it really quickly. It does not take too long. I do have an apple core peeler, but since we're just shredding it, just getting it off in one. And the peeler that I'm using is a Y peeler. It's not one of those standard long ones, or I can't even remember the name of it off the top of my head, but anyways, this is a Y peeler. I never really knew about these until I went to culinary school, and man, do I find them so much easier to use. So as you can see the shape, it's just kind of nice holding it in your hand. And I've got most of that off. There we go. Alrighty, so now I've got a little bowl because I want to get the juice in there as well. And I've got a grater. So there we go. So I'm just going to shred. It's like cheese, but this is a 0-point food for me, which cheese is not. Maybe one day, right everybody? Alrighty, so I'm just going to shred this, and then, sorry, getting a little juice. I'm using a Zestar apple. This is something new that I found at the farmer's market. I've never actually used this before in cooking, but they taste delicious. And since this is a no-bake, easy overnight oat, and I got most of that, there we go. Let me make sure and get all of it in here, especially all the good juice. There we go. I'm gonna add this in. Well, it already smells amazing with the apple and the cinnamon. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna stir this together. And then I'm going to place it in the fridge, have a cover for it. So I'm gonna go throw this in and then I will see you in the morning. Alrighty, good morning. So my overnight oats are complete. I just woke up. I'm making my coffee and I thought now would be a good time to finish our video. So I let this sit overnight. I'm gonna take a little bite of it. I won't show you what I look like because I have no makeup on, so. Ooh. Yeah, that apple adds a nice amount of sweetness. I actually would probably add a little bit of monk fruit or even regular sugar if you want to spend the points on it. Still is a great flavor, but it could stand to be just a tiny bit sweeter. So I think a little monk fruit added into this would be amazing. But lots of protein from the plain fat-free Greek yogurt, and then also the sweetness from the apple, fiber from the apple. So this is going to be a very filling breakfast for me. So this is overnight apple spice oats. I will see you next Cooking Technique Tuesday. Have a good one.